Portillo's decision to run for the leadership of the Tory party, plus the all-American fighter who wants to take on Audley Harrison. And finally today, we continue the fighting theme with what promises to be a landmark battle between an American judge and an English barrister. However, this showdown will not be taking place in the courtroom, but inside the boxing ring. Haig Gordon explains.
Barrister Alex Mehta arriving for his latest challenge, but this lawyer has an unexpected way of getting his point across. The fight for justice. Meanwhile, Judge Philip Mayer is arriving, but intriguingly, he won't be passing judgment. In fact, he may well be passing out. But don't worry, this is not the way the legal system is heading. This is an example of what they call white-collar boxing, stressed-out professionals letting off steam. But in this case, being in court, being in the ring, maybe aren't that different.
Oh, this is exactly the same. I mean, trust me, the feelings and emotions you've got when you go in the courtroom as a barrister are exactly the same as a fighter going into the ring. I mean, one fights with his mind, the other with his hands. The tools are different, but skills are exactly the same.
However, Judge Mayer, who's from New York, is painfully aware of the difference.
Well, in the courtroom, I'm in charge. In the ring, I'm definitely not the one in charge.
But when facing up to people in court, a reputation as a fighter can be useful.
Some of those people, I make sure they know that I box. I think that comes in handy sometimes.
Well, you know, they're in a very adversarial position, are they not? You know, particularly obviously as a barrister, and the judge is in, well, you know, he's a judge. He can't judge his own contest. He's got to bring his judges with him.
But whether lawyer or something else, what's behind this white-collar boxing?
It's one of those few moments of excitement I now have in my life. Yeah, you've got your pension fund and your insurance and your car, but when you get in that ring, all you've got is your head, your hands and your heart, and it's 9 minutes of mayhem, and where else can you go to do that?
This week's contest will raise money for London's first children's hospice. Now that really is fighting for justice. This is Haig Gordon for London Today.
It certainly is. That's all we have time for.
Is being run by Brad Timms at the
who like sparring in their spare time.
It may not be the fight of the century, but tonight's white-collar boxing tournament has certainly got people interested. In the judicial corner, we have New York Judge Philip Mayer. At 42, he packs a mean punch and has an impressive record.
You'd be surprised what that can do to you, sitting behind a desk for 8 hours a day. That can make you pretty mad. But I think most people are looking just to have a good time.
In the barrister's corner, there's London's own Alex Mehta. 31 years old, he started boxing not on the mean streets of the capital, but in that shrine to learning, Oxford University.
Have you ever punched a judge before?
Not without telling him first.
And are you looking forward to it?
I am. I can't wait. It's going to be a rumble. I know a lot of my friends are still barristers at the bar, and they're saying, give him 3 from me, give him 4, take him out.
Tonight, 10 fights in all will be taking place, with all proceeds going to London's first ever hospice for children. Rita Mongiardino, Newsroom South East.
A new piece of Beatles memorabilia has been put up for auction today. It's a signed copy of the...
This campaign will do that for men.
Brad Timms of the Cancer Research Campaign. Thanks.